Towering above the clouds at a staggering 29,032 feet, Mount Everest is more than just the tallest mountain on Earth. It's a symbol of human ambition, courage, and the unrelenting drive to conquer the impossible. But how did this majestic peak, nestled in the heart of the Himalayas, become a beacon for adventurers and a sacred site for local cultures? Today, we journey through the fascinating history of Mount Everest. Mount Everest, known as Sagarmatha in Nepal and Chomolungma in Tibet, wasn't always the global icon it is today. Its story began more than 50 million years ago when the Indian subcontinent collided with the Eurasian tectonic plate. This monumental event gave rise to the Himalayas, a geological marvel still growing by about 4 millimeters each year. For centuries, Everest remained hidden from the rest of the world, shrouded in mystery and spiritual reverence. The locals viewed the peak not as a challenge to conquer, but as a sacred place. It wasn't until the 19th century that the Western world turned its gaze toward this colossal mountain. In 1856, during the Great Trigonometrical Survey of India, British surveyors identified what they called Peak XB as the tallest mountain in the world. It was named after Sir George Everest, the former Surveyor General of India. Ironically, a man who never saw the mountain himself. Once Everest height was established, the race to conquer it began. Early attempts were fraught with danger, mystery, and tragic loss. In the 1920s, British mountaineers like George Mallory and Andrew Irvine braved the treacherous slopes, equipped with little more than woolen clothing and primitive oxygen tanks. Did they reach the summit in 1924? We still don't know. Mallory's body was discovered in 1999, frozen in time, but the mystery remains unsolved. Fast forward to May 29, 1953, a day that would etch itself into the annals of history. New Zealander Edmund and Sherpa Tenzing Norgay stood atop the world's highest peak. Their triumph was a testament to human endurance and the invaluable role of the Sherpas, local guides who have been the backbone of Himalayan expeditions for generations. But this victory wasn't just about reaching the summit. It symbolized a moment of unity as the news broke on the eve of Queen Elizabeth I's coronation, a rare occasion of global celebration in a post-war world. Since Hillary and Norgay's historic ascent, over 6,000 people have reached the summit. Yet Mount Everest remains as challenging and dangerous as ever. Each year, climbers face avalanches, crevasses, and the infamous death zone, where oxygen levels are critically low. Despite the dangers, the allure of Everest has grown. But with its popularity comes the darker side: overcrowding, environmental degradation, and the heartbreaking loss of life. For many, the mountain has become a site of both triumph and tragedy. Through it all, the Sherpa community continues to play a pivotal role. For them, Everest is more than a mountain, it's a way of life. Their resilience, strength, and deep spiritual connection to the Himalayas remind us that the story of Everest isn't just about climbing, but also about the people who call it home. Mount Everest has stood for millions of years, watching civilizations rise and fall. It's a reminder of our planet's history, the fragility of life, and the unyielding spirit of exploration. Whether you dream of scaling its heights or simply marvel at its beauty from afar, Everest will always be a symbol of humanity's relentless pursuit of the extraordinary. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from history and beyond. Until next time, stay curious.